What's the odds it's going to work?
Bad.
Is it going to work?
One is an idiot, it might be both of them.
Yay!
Shut up, dude.
It's a podcast.
I hope whoever's in their car just shit their pants. I only recently learned that you can use hakas in arguments.
Yeah, bro. That's a heck of an intro.
We'll move on. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we might get to that.
There's so much fucked up news to discuss.
There sure is, bro. Where do you want to start? We could talk about Trump shit. We could talk about Iron Mike Tyson's fighting someone called John Paul, which I don't know if there's a Bible reference, but he's fighting some kind of Paul.
I believe it's Jake.
Jake Paul.
Do you remember the guy, the YouTuber that got in trouble with the suicide forest?
Vaguely, I remember that being a thing.
Yeah, so that guy is now a massive like social media star and a professional wrestler.
I see.
Yes, and his younger brother is the one fighting Tyson.
Right.
Did you see Tyson said that he did Amazonian frog juice or something and met God and he told him to beat up Jake Paul?
Okay, well that moves the needle for me a little bit. I like that.
I just hope like fuck that Jake Paul doesn't have enough money to convince Mike Tyson to take the dive. Because there's
surely
all of other
whole point of it, right?
All the other Jake Paul fights are that he paid the guy to take a dive.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to watch him fight Mike Tyson in the same way I don't want to watch Linda Lovelace blow Mr. Beast. Like, it's not. Then he's not a.
Whoa.
He's not a boxer.
Was that off the top of your dome, or did you
Yes,
write
no, I
that
had that
down?
written down. I was trying to think of analogies for
great
it.
one. Give you that. Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good she used to be. Hey.
Yeah.
And he's not a porn star. So.
What's real ratchet with it is that like if Mike Tyson wins, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, because he's Mike fucking Tyson.
Yeah.
And if he loses, it's gonna be like,
well, yeah, because he's 80.
Yeah.
No, 60. How old is he? 55. 57.
He still looks scary as fuck.
I wouldn't fight him.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Jake's like roided the fuck out as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. The fella's, he's also such a dickhead. That's just, why are we bothering? So I hope it's seriously like ding ding, walks out and Tyson just flatlines the little cunt.
By the time this podcast comes out,
the fight will have happened.
Yeah.
I hope it's just like the next time you see Jake Paul, it's just him on YouTube being like, I need help with medical pain. Like, he's just been hit so fucking hard. Eh? Yeah. Mike's a scary individual. I think I've said this on the podcast before, but the most impressive thing I've seen that man do is get 3 bullseyes in a row, blindfolded with darts on a morning talk show.
That is impressive.
Yeah, they put fucking blindfold on him. What's going on here?
I think I might need to mess with the audio.
Okay. Should we take a quick break?
There's one more piece of news.
Yep.
The Onion has purchased InfoWars. Well. Tight ship, if you will.
That's one way to put it. Which way are we going in this news?
There's all kinds of Trump news, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Interested in Trump shit?
Douche.
Well, where do you want to start?
Who's he appointed?
He appointed Krusty Gnomes,
Dog.
known dog murderer,
Yep.
to Secretary of Homeland Security.
Well,
So the cunt who kills dogs and brags about it will now have the authority to have people killed legally, in secret. Trump said he was going to turn on the enemy within.
there's no
Who
way.
better to hire than a dog murderer?
There's no way that goes bad.
Yeah, bro.
At least
someone who's willing to kill her own dog.
Yeah, she's willing.
Ooh.
Like, that's.
And tell people about it like she doesn't think it's bad. Yeah, bro, that's who's in charge of the secret armed wing of that part of the...
There's a weird joke, like, and it's basically 3 people going for a job at Homeland Security.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you go in, we need you to go in that room. Your partner's in that room. Here's a gun. You have to shoot your partner. And the first guy goes in, comes out, can't do it. Second guy goes in, can't do it. Nah, comes out. Third one's a woman. She goes in and they hear this bang, 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 and then all sorts of crazy noises. And And then she comes out covered in blood, and she's like, "They were fucking blanks. I had to beat him to death with the stool." That's the lady they've put in charge.
Absolutely, bro.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we find out where
She's also not tactically qualified,
No,
right?
at
Like
all,
she's not.
at all.
She hasn't run anything like that before.
Nope.
So that's. Do you remember when the Secret Service didn't stop Trump getting shot, and that was the fault of a supposedly unqualified lady? Like you shouldn't have put an unqualified lady in there. Except she really was Secret Service, and this lady's a dog murderer.
What's the
So
chances?
how is this not putting an unqualified woman in just because you like her? Like just like for your own reasons rather than because she's the best person. How is it different?
Because he hasn't been elected yet, and they haven't been able to roll back that one rule, so he's still got a DEI everything.
It's got to start.
Soon as
then he'll get rid of them. Amazing.
He's just out of here, lady.
Fuck, it might be that.
It might be.
Yeah, that's a great
wouldn't surprise
prediction.
me. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what happens. It's like, because she was out fucking rocking the clam in the mad jackets, trying to, like, all at his rallies, just fucking owning all over the stage. You gotta, she got paid to dance.
Sure.
That's just, hey, here's your
If you
cushy
dance
job.
with Trump while he listens to Ave Maria and a selection of 80s hits for about 40 minutes, you could be secretary, as long as you're a dog murderer.
We'll find
you
out.
could be secretary of Homeland.
We're going to find out in 3 months that when Trump fires her, because he's been appointed,
Once he's got rid of all this DEI shit.
Yeah, and that's what they'll do, because
Yeah.
they have to appoint the people that are the best at the job, and there's no point doing this, and that's all that Elon fuckface doing it. But Trump will listen, he'll get rid of her, and then he will just say, like, the weirdest, ratchetest shit. We know it'll happen. And she'll be dumbfounded, being like, how did this happen? Like, I think there's circles you can draw within circles of betrayal that'll happen.
Yeah,
like MAGA.
of course.
There's already,
They're all grifters. They'll all be trying to grift on each other.
but from the inside out, like the fucking there's that house I was talking about, Mexican family, white family, both Trump supporters, both MAGA heirs, barbecued together, campaigned for Trump together.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he won, the white people rang ICE on
Call
the Mexican
immigration,
family.
lol.
Yeah, so it's like just betray the people right next to you.
Yeah.
And then you go in a few steps and it's going to happen again.
This is key to cult shit, is dobbing in your fellow citizens.
Hard out.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I think, I won't be surprised when he does away with the DEI shit and tells that lady, there's a kitchen you're supposed to be in. And she has to sit there and be like, I can't believe this happened. And we're all going to be like, we fucking can. You've lost every case you've done, and you come out to, all I do is win. Yeah, okay. You're not the brightest cookie in the shed.
None of the women around Trump seem particularly bright to me.
Because what was that chick we were making fun of that other time? The one that took the gay guy to the theater because it was the only way to get him hard.
Bobbitt.
Yeah, vaping in. That's her, eh? Bobbit, Burbit.
Bob's and Virgin. What's her? Who was she?
Lauren Bobbit.
Laura Bob.
Can you fact check Lauren Bobbitt's?
Who took?
Apparently, she got an appointment.
Yeah. Who took a gay guy to a cabaret to see to get him hard just because she didn't have anyone to jerk
and then
off
give her
that
over
night?
the pants handy. Yeah, while she vaped. There's video of it. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's pretty hot, honestly.
I found that 2 days ago. It looks staged, eh?
It does look staged.
The amount of people who are just
Maybe
like,
it is, bro. Maybe it's deep state blackmail that they released.
but all the people sitting in that theater, like, just like, you know what's happening next to you.
Yeah.
Just this fucking weird congresswoman. Just, yeah, you fucking like that? Everyone's like, I just wanted to watch Wicked. Huh? It was Beetlejuice the musical. That makes it so much
Oh,
better.
true.
Yeah, hey, notable sexy play, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, yeah. I get turned on watching Michael Keaton in corpse makeup as well.
I know Trump was talking about getting rid of the Department of Education.
Yeah, you got to do that.
I think when somebody said Trump was doing that, and then another person said, no, he's just appointed Lauren Boebert to it.
Right.
And that's the same thing. I
for
need that fact checked if she's really going to be put in that position. Because Marco Rubio, like pro-Israel guy,
Yeah, sure.
not a Zionist.
Okay. Yeah. Wink.
Yeah. all these idiot rednecks who are like, Trump's going to take on the
How
Zionists.
much? Yeah, bro.
And then he's appointing them left, right, and center.
So how much money do you think he should give to Israel? $1 trillion or more than $1 trillion?
I think it's all their money and he's just giving it back. And it's going to be funny when he's like, hey, Russia, you want to find Google what? Oh, well, I'm giving Israel this. Like, remember the Russia finding Google? Like it was a decillion.
Just a made-up number.
Yeah, just a bajillion
just
dollars.
Just a doesn't matter amount of money.
I bet that's how much he gives Israel. It's the exact same amount that Google got fined by Russia.
Yeah, could
that's
well
the
be.
exact same amount that America will give to Israel.
Yeah. US as the world's police might go like, Israel, Russia now owes you that money. Mm-hmm. So go get it. Who knows, man? Trump is the most pro-Israel candidate to ever be supported by Nazis in like a broad sense. Like Israel hasn't been around long enough for people to be elected as pro-Israel by Nazis. That's new. That's new in politics.
That's new in everything.
Yeah.
That's what?
Yeah, bro. The powerboat Nazis?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny, right?
I know.
But that's who's
Still
voting
funny.
him in.
Yeah, but while he's like, I'm going to give money to Israel.
They'll get to Israel. Same way they get in. They'll got to have the ladies in first. They'll deal with the DEI. Then they'll do what they want.
Yep.
They'll deal with Israel in a bit. I'm sure that's what the white boys think. I'm sure that's what they think.
Too good. What's the next one?
Well, his new Secretary of Defense is Fox News anchor Pete Hegseth.
That's right, the Fox guy.
He's a Fox
ex-Marine
News
though, eh?
He's an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
But he's a Fox News guy, so his job is to lie.
Do those cancel the Marine part out?
If you're a professional liar, like
I don't know if they're like
Fox News guys, they're professional liars.
I don't know. I think they believe it.
No,
I think they're wrong.
What about when all
wrong?
What about when the Dominion voting machine lawsuit came out and they were what do you call it?
Telling everyone that it was bullshit.
No, discovery. They have to turn over all their documents, and it's all of the Fox people going, we fucking hate Trump.
Yeah,
he's the worst thing that could happen to this country. Tucker Carlson included, and especially.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Who's now?
So they're professional liars.
I didn't think of it that way. I always thought they were just so fucking stupid they believed this shit.
No,
but
not all of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, not all of them.
Anyone smart enough to run the kind of game that Tucker runs has to be a little bit clever.
Yeah, I would just assume the staff and the people, like the reporters. Tucker, no, yeah, they got me there. But, no, I don't know. They just seem so detached that I wouldn't be surprised if you polygraphed them. They genuinely believe the shit they say. There's a few on there that I've always known was all shit.
That's not what's been shown when it's been tested.
That Marine's got "We the People" tattooed on his forearm, eh?
Okay, so he's a big Constitution guy.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a job with Trump.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll be a moderating force.
So I brought that tattoo up to be like, maybe like ex-Marine, Fox guy, maybe that. Oh, yeah, "We the People." Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
And took a job with Trump. Yeah, he appears to have no scruples.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? You can't know someone's innermost thoughts. You can know what Tucker was thinking at the time because he was texting people saying it's Trump is the worst.
What about that other guy that looks like Metal Gear Solid?
Which guy?
Dan Crenshaw?
Oh, the guy with the eye patch?
Yeah.
That's all I know about him.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Did he get a go? Did he get a gig?
I don't know. Is he critical of Trump?
I don't think so.
Then probably, yeah.
I thought he was pretty one-eyed about it. Oh, can I have a beer?
Yeah, bro. Slam dunk.
From 30 feet away.
The issue, one of the issues for which Trump is the solution, as he is with all issues, is that politicians exist outside the law. They don't get in trouble if they do unethical and illegal shit. Right? But Trump did crimes, became president, got convicted of crimes. Before sentencing, he became president again, which means he will not be punished for the laws he broke because he's a sitting politician. So the issue of the guys in power don't get in trouble for their bad stuff, he's the opposite of solving that problem. Mm-hmm. He's reinforcing that problem.
What about how there's 4 court cases that have gone bad for Trump,
sure.
and there's one judge who can apparently sentence him to stay in a cell, and it has to be in New York, and he would have to stay there for 4 years.
That's not going to happen.
It's totally not going to happen,
yeah.
But there's idiots out there pushing this narrative that the guy with the most power in the world
should have more power.
Is going to listen. Like that? No, they're like, well, actually, New York.
If
can
they
get
tell
him
him to come
It's
to the
like,
jail,
it's not gonna
he will.
fucking work.
New York cops aren't going to go to the White House to get the president. No. No, that's a total fantasy.
I'm just backing up on what you're saying of like this fella ain't gonna do anything unless it's for him.
Yeah.
People are dumb for believing him. I think it's cool that he won because fucking the last system was shit anyway, and I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be bad. It's always going to be
It's gonna
bad.
be a lot worse, bro.
Yeah, it's going to get way worse. Trump's already got robot dogs patrolling Mar-a-Lago. Wait till they're on the street and don't work.
I hope they're not hackable.
I bet they're hackable.
Does he know?
I bet they're
I
Bluetooth.
bet he doesn't know if they're
Dude,
hackable.
I bet they're that hackable. Bluetooth gets them. Like,
yeah, it could be, bro. They
little
left the
fellas
Bluetooth
around-
on the dog.
little fellas around like different communities like your one
Yeah.
somehow managed to get like air raid sirens on a push bike.
Yeah,
Those
right.
fellas will hack a dog.
Yeah, they could hack it.
Yeah, I guarantee. This is the same thing I've said about the ghetto kids knowing how the fatalities on Mortal Kombat 1 worked.
Yeah.
You don't have a TV. How do you know how Mega Drive works?
Yeah.
Same deal, bro. Those fellas just, life finds a way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to happen with these dogs, bro. And the cops are like, we can just chill out and stay in the office and we'll have dogs everywhere. None of them will work. They'll all be AI. Yeah. Cunts will kidnap these dogs, rewire them. It's going to be funny as.
Yeah.
But
I can see that happening.
For people being like, but I cast my vote. Don't I affect it? Nah, you don't. It's like Simpsons. Are we trapped like rats? Nah, you're more trapped like carrots. Rats are way harder.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like you say that, but the people have an effect on the government and the law. It's that it does. It works. It works better than not having it. I think.
Where?
Here, we were talking before how it was illegal to be gay here until like 40 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, it's people that were able to change that. They were able to convince the government to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's just.
the government didn't have to. It's a real useful tool for them to have. Honestly,
Do you think people are inherently good or they learn to
I thought you were
become
going to
it?
say inherently gay.
I know some people that are. But
Yeah.
No, do you think people are like born good or born bad? Because I think we're born.
bit.
I think we're born bad and we get taught shit. Like I think about what was the world like before Christianity grabbed it by the throat and went, calm the fuck down. Here's 10 rules. Don't break them.
Yeah.
Before that, it must have been pretty fucking hectic here.
Yeah, I probably
I think
even
humans
more
are
so,
just naturally animals. So
Yeah.
what we consider ratchet behavior, I think used to be
it's-
the norm.
Okay, but that's why our current systems and norms are good. At least some of them.
Are they? They just elected
Yeah, I
Trump.
think some-
They
yeah,
elected
yeah.
National. David Seymour's got power.
Yeah, bro.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm like, oh, well, I think we're just ratchet organisms. We're just viruses in pants. And
I think that might
Yeah.
be true,
You
but
can
to the
learn to
extent
be
that
awesome, but
to
I
the
don't
extent
think-
that I believe humans are basically good, it's because society makes them good, and being around other humans and stuff, and,
But see,
and
I don't-
learning the rules, I think that all makes them good.
yeah, when I think of like society making people good, I don't think that's real. I think like individual interactions with other individuals makes better individuals, and that's how you do it. I don't think you can do it group by group, because if it did work, it would have, and it hasn't. So I look at it, yeah, I think you can learn like to be an awesome, wonderful, considerate person.
But you come out
But-
selfish.
I think you come out, yeah, selfish. And it's
Yeah.
not even a like ratchet criticism.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
I understand.
I think it's just an observation. Like you look at kids, when there's two kids there, one of them will have a toy that the other one wants. A lot of times that kid goes, fucking eat shit.
Yeah, bro.
And they don't even know that that's an emotion that we have.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very rare, and people are shocked when we see another kid go, nah, you have it.
Yeah.
It's like a wholesome moment.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's unnatural to us as a species to see nice for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, where in reality is, fucking eat shit. You got the block, I got the transformer. What do you want? And I don't think, that's what I mean. You can learn it, and certain things you can derive your own sense of who you are and good qualities of what you think the world is. But inherently, I think you're a bag of shit, just like the rest of us.
You made eye contact with me while you said that last part.
I did that on purpose, but I wasn't sure if it would show up on camera. Yeah, so with this stuff, like, oh, well, if we are inherently good, 400 million people just had an election and it went bad.
Yeah.
It's all, I think it's been shit anyway, and they've just had enough and want to try anything other than this weird, for lack of a better term, globalist system that it appears to be.
Yeah.
Because people are dumb, man. They'll look at conspiracies and go, oh, that's real. That's 100% real. I used to do it. I thought it was real. I was hanging out with you.
I probably
and-
still have one or two somewhere.
Yeah. But for those one or two you hold, there's dumber fuckers out there that don't have good friends that have like 12.
Yeah.
And
that's probably
that's where it's like we got to, I don't know, maybe that's what we're doing with this podcast. Saving one soul at a time.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We got a voicemail.
We do have a voice note.
Do you want to...
We want to encourage everybody to send us voice notes.
Okay.
What we're about to do will probably disincentivize that. But somebody, not assuming any genders, someone sent a voice note.
Someone.
And I think we should play it.
Just a person. Just someone.
Just somebody's baby, bro. Somebody's baby.
Okay, now I have, whoever this is, I have disguised their voice expertly. Disguised their voice.
We have the technology.
Yeah. It's taking a little while, but I'll get there. So do feel free to send us voicemails, everybody.
Please do. We want people to send in crazy stories that have got tunnels in them. Or not. Just send us fucked up shit. We don't care.
Let's see, I'm predicting the
I
voice.
didn't word that last message quite how I wanted to. It's the stupidest shit. You talking about
Can you understand it?
people fucking
I can.
hating on Dungeons and Dragons. Like, you can not like it, but if you say it's dumb or it's uninteresting, like, I don't think we can be friends, sort of thing.
This might cause
Just
a car
reminded me
accident.
of another time where you've talked about fucking people who need porn to jerk off, and you've said something like, if you can't do it using your own mind, I don't think we can be friends. And like, I think that got in my head at some point, and a non-zero amount of times I have reached for the phone and then thought about that and gone, nah, you know what? I'm going to use my brain.
So someone, not assuming any gender,
Doesn't
him
matter.
or her,
Doesn't even matter.
sent that in.
Yeah.
As fucked up as it was to receive, send us more of them. I think
Yeah.
I'm into it. New fetish. Yeah.
As individuals telling you before they jerk off that they
Think
thought
of
better of getting on the nog. Thought about you.
If I can get one person to get fucking WWJ, fucking just what would Jared do? Fuck you know. And that's two fellas I've helped out with nog problems.
Who was the other one?
He's gone now. We should talk about what happened with the state care apology.
Yeah, man. What do you think? There was a hostile entity who was banned from reporting it, right?
That's what I wanted to get to first. The state care report that I'm mad as fuck about
Yeah.
and use as a, what's it called when you got a really, really maxed weapon? Oh, I have a OP
Okay.
when talking to boomers and shit.
Yeah.
With that state care report. 'Cause
Yeah.
I haven't found one person over the age of 50 that will engage on it.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't want to talk about it, bro.
Heaps of people are like, bro, that's was so fucking heavy. I'm like, well, you either know someone it happened to or you know someone that would help do it. Anyway, they did the apology this week.
Yeah, how was it?
Strange. Luxon was apparently absent from the survivors' testimonies because he was practicing his speech.
Okay.
That hurts.
Yeah.
A lot of heckling. A lot of, you fellas should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And they should. I believe, and I could be wrong here, the top lawyer for the Crown. Shit, I can't remember her name. It's a weird name. But she's one of the people that used to say...
Jago. Una Jago.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently she's the one that used to say, we think you're making it up. And we think you're lying. And just caused hell for survivors of this shit for a long time, and she got up to say, we dropped the ball, we're sorry, and all this.
Yeah.
And apparently she was very hard to hear due to how much hate was being spewed at her from the crowd.
True.
Deserved hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a strange one, bro. I struggled to think that the way they did it was adequate in my head.
They banned the guy who broke the story, right? The guy who's kind of most responsible for it being in the public eye, and he's the reason for the commission, not the sole reason, obviously.
So this dude is
they banned him.
Yeah.
Though.
Can we check his name? Aaron.
Yeah, I had it in my notes, but I don't know if I've deleted it by accident. Smiley.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to get this name right.
Aaron
This isn't a name that I want to fuck up.
It's pretty sure it's Somali.
Yeah, it's totally not. But that journalist got told, you can't come to this report thing, and people were pretty pissed off, and they changed it to, he can come, but the entire time he's here, he has to have one of our people with him.
He has to have a chaperone.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's a journalist. What do you think he's going to do? Tell people the truth?
Yes, that's what he's going to do.
It's so fucking stupid. And I believe one of the things, because a lot of journalists were grilling old Cuxon about how a lot of the people involved in the state care report have since opted to be in gangs due to the treatment they received while in faith-based institutions.
Yeah, no one looked out for them. They only abused them, so they formed their own thing.
I was thinking about this, bro. How many rapes does it take you to join a gang? Like you yourself, if you were raped.
If I had to put a number on it,
I worked out my one.
It might be 1.
It's 0.5 of 1.
Yeah, 0.5. Yeah.
Halfway through one, I'd be like, fuck, man, if I had a special jacket on that stopped this from ever fucking happening again, I'd wear that jacket every day.
Yeah.
If I had boys that would even sit with me and tell me, fuck those cunts, we're okay, we're out, and we'll fight them till we die. I can get it. I understand it. It makes so much sense. It's insane to think that people didn't get this until now. And even still, the government is talking about not giving compensation to people if they can prove they're in a gang. And it's like, the reason they're in a fucking gang is the reason you fucking owe them money.
Yeah.
This is so fucking bullshit, white people, backwards ass, lawyer fucking speak, corporate ass nothingness, that somebody needs a punch in the fucking head. And I don't know who it is, but it's pretty ratchet. And to think that from when that shit started happening, and those fellas opted into gangs, and then police have to fucking focus on them because they're intimidating and scary, and all they're trying to really do is keep away fucking predators. That's why they look the way they look and try to be the way they are, is to keep away the cunts that fucking hurt them. Unfortunately, you fellas in the blue suits who are coming
those people.
Yeah. You're also the dudes that took them from their safe places to those places. So it just gets worse and fucking worse the more you look at it. And the fact that this fucking government is stupid enough to sit there and go, well, we've said sorry, but some of yous are pretty naughty. What? Some of you cunts own several homes. Some of you fellas have never ever had to deal with being intimidated by fucking anything. You know what would be a good fucking recompense for all this shit?
What's that?
Every single person that they can associate to a faith-based institution should get raped by a mongrel mob.
Oh my god.
Break.
Oh Jesus, this is...
Are there any pictures of you and Ghislaine Maxwell? Should we know?
It isn't though. If when we're talking about Elon Musk specifically, back in the news and straight into the government, dude. Oh my god. Okay. I started...
Can I say one thing before you start yours? Because yours is way bigger than mine.
Okay.
I saw a clip at a Trump rally where they said, where is our George Soros? And he put his fucking hand up and everyone cheered.
Yeah, that's good.
So that just proves
when billionaires affect policy,
but it just
because
proves
of their billions rather than because of
the whole time that the fucking Trumpies were yelling about George Soros.
Yes,
the only reason they were doing it is because they thought they didn't have one.
It might be because George Soros is Jewish. It might be that.
It could be.
I started blocking people on Twitter, right? It got too much for me.
Are you done? Is there like no one left on Twitter that you haven't unblocked?
I don't. It takes a bit for me to block people. They have to be very dumb twice, or
That's not a
or
high
say
bar.
something very repugnant, especially like if it's someone who other people generally know what they're saying.
Do you
They've
just-
got to really cross a line before I'm straight up blocked.
Do you just block people that are doing comedy but don't know, like aren't doing it in the right place?
No,
Like the football, not. Never mind.
no, I don't
That's-
block I don't block comedians or anything.
Who do you block?
I block fights. I block fights because every fight video on Twitter just leads to racist Twitter pages where they only show you black people fighting. That becomes your entire Twitter algorithm. So I block fights. Anyone who
I've
if
dodged
they
that.
only post fight videos. Yeah, well, they might have a slightly different demographic of you, Elvis. You know, they might think that I might enjoy black people fighting more.
Have you liked?
That's why. No,
have
that's
you-
why. No, I block
no.
them. But if I
But have
watch
you
a
liked-
fight video, the next 5 videos I see are black people fighting.
But have you liked the national X account? Because that could be it.
The National X account?
Like the party.
No, I haven't.
I just assume you would follow them.
Yeah, bro. You're all fired up. You're all fired up because you heard the haka at Parliament. We're gonna get back to it. When I started blocking accounts on Twitter, Twitter responded by showing me straight up hardcore pornography.
Sick.
But no, not sick.
Why?
Because, and I'm sorry if I've made this joke elsewhere, but I'd rather pick my moments to enjoy my pornography rather than have it thrust upon me.
Yeah, but like if you're at a party and you have to drive,
Yeah.
and a bottle of something you really like shows up,
Yeah.
you don't just suddenly freak out and panic and have to drink it. Right?
I mean, this is more like...
So if you're scrolling and
Nah,
then
bro,
there's
that's a
suddenly
bad
a
analogy.
fucking hardcore anal scene, you can just scroll on by. You don't have to watch it.
I blocked it.
Because if you saw it,
Because it's hardcore pornography, and that's not... If I want to look at hardcore pornography, I will. But I'm on Twitter. I'm like... I don't
I
know.
couldn't give less of a fuck, eh?
Yeah, bro, I hear you.
If the mood doesn't strike, bro, the mood doesn't strike.
But I wondered how old you have to be on Twitter. Because all I see is...
How old do you have to be on the internet?
It's 13 to be on Twitter.
But the internet.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's a case-by-case thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's my
depending on
point.
your
Like,
parents.
yeah, but it depends also where that computer is located in the home.
It sure
and
does.
what time your parents go to bed.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, bro. We're part of the generation that had to sit there for titties like,
Oh my god, that's torturous.
yeah, bro.
Well, what the?
So hard to get naked fucking Tomb Raider pictures. Sorry, keep going.
That's right. I remember when I was like 12 or 13, this kid showed me a color picture that he'd had printed out on a high quality picture of a Asian lady getting porked, and he'd brought it to school, and he was like, "Yo, check this out." I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's a okay." I didn't know you could do that. That you could do that with the internet.
I
It's
sort
crazy.
of, bro, when the internet came out, and I remember someone told me what RedTube was.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like YouTube for porn?
Yeah,
Fuck off.
yeah. It doesn't sound
and
right.
then Googled it and was like, get fucked.
Yeah,
They've like organized it into categories and shit.
crazy.
This is hilarious. Wait a minute, what's this one? Wild and crazy. About 2 months later, I come out like way bigger right arm, just like,
Blinking in the sunlight.
don't think I need to go back down that road. Nice. I think I've seen the depths of which humans.
2
will-
months of wild and crazy porn.
This was like hilarious shit. This
Yeah.
wasn't even. This wasn't a sexual thing to most people.
It was like joke porn,
It was all sorts.
like bloopers and stuff. Like
Yeah, like there was a big one. Like I was watching RedTube for ages because I had this real, like the funniest thing I could think of is this dude, like a cameraman, filming people fucking. And the dude pulls out because he's gonna come, and he just shoots, bro. And it's friendly fire, dude. Like just lands all over the cameraman.
Uh-huh.
And this cunt turns away like mad ass, trying not to drop his VHS, like giant $4,000 worth of camera.
Okay.
It's so funny. That's what an occupational hazard. Like I don't know. My job sucks, but no one could accidentally jizz on me.
that's true. That would be highly unlikely.
Fuck, shit's going wrong if that's what I'm having to deal
There's
with.
one guy who I've seen in there.
Brilliant. But that was the sort of shit.
You look like the cave troll from Harry Potter.
Or just, like threesomes that weren't organized correctly.
Yeah.
Like an Eiffel Tower. That's a guy sitting on a chair, girl sitting here, other guy standing up here, so that they're...
So the scrotum is pendulous above the gentleman's
Yes, you're getting nut brush here, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought that was an Eiffel Tower. There is some argument on high-fiving during a spit roast.
Interesting.
Eiffel Tower.
I don't know.
Doing this one where you dude in a chair, girl, other guy, and then this guy comes. Where the fuck is that going? You fucking...
Well, yeah.
You've got egg on your face, bro.
Got egg on your
Nah, fuck it. Sorry to hijack your thing about Elon hate, but...
What broke me for Twitter was... there was a video in my feed, not from an account I follow, nothing like that, and it was just, what was the title? It was N-words meet Serbians, except it wasn't N-words, it was the N-word.
Oh,
and
basketball.
And it was big white guys bullying black guys, and I was like, I'm done. That's just straight up, look at these black people getting bullied. That's the spirit of it, and it said the N-word. I'm like, it's gone. It's too far past for me.
I have another take on that one.
What?
I thought it was, hey, you fellas push everyone around the basketball court, and then you went and played Russian and Serbian guys, and you don't get to do that
they push
anymore.
everyone around the basketball court?
Yeah, hard out.
So are they like known for being like physical and pushing people
and
around?
trash talking and like, ballers out of control?
So I don't have the basketball context.
Did you know it's not illegal in if you play basketball, they won't cancel your contract for weed or testosterone.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
It's the greatest job in the world.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But so those fellas get on the court with someone who's got great fundamentals. You think they give a shit?
Okay.
Yeah, and then they have to play against some fucking 7'8" Russian guy who's like, I eat baby for day.
Right.
Suddenly it's a different field.
So if I had
imagine Jonah Lomu playing rugby all the time,
Yeah.
smashing cunts and running over people all the time, and then suddenly having to play a team of the same guy.
Yeah.
And Jonah's a dick about it in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then a massive white dude comes and steamrolls him, and there's a video that says, look at this N-word getting trounced. Don't you love to see it?
I think that's where it goes bad.
Yeah, bro. Whatever.
I didn't see it as that way.
It was too overt for me.
No.
In a time when I'd already been blocking people, and it was like hardcore pornography. I'm like, no. It's like N-words getting bullied. I'm like, fuck, nah, bro. That's the straw that broke
your algorithm
the camel's
is the worst thing.
heart.
Yeah. I don't know what you've searched to get to where you're at.
I don't search anything on there.
Maybe that's the problem, man. They're just giving you default.
Fuck it. But is that the default? That's terrifying.
Oh, yeah, but that's people.
Whatever. Like, you're probably scrolling through anal fisting and stuff, happy as Larry on X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's...
Well, to be honest...
So it's for a different kind of user.
To be honest, I'd
than
have
me.
to search for it. It doesn't come up on my feed.
You don't get hardcore pornography on your feed?
I have.
Yeah.
But it's not, like...
But you just might get it, like it's a lucky dip? Isn't that weird?
Kinda.
Yeah?
I don't know, bro.
Are you that desensitized to pornography that it doesn't, like, kind of fuck you up if you just see it when you're not expecting to see it?
I'm in this exact same boat with death or violence.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing I have a problem...
Well, I don't watch death or violence on there either.
The only thing I have a problem watching these days is bones breaking. If
Okay.
I watch a bone break, I'm like stuck.
It's upsetting.
Stuck with that for ages.
Yeah.
But nah, nothing else, bro. I don't know. I've seen too much weird shit and brutal shit over the years, and like...
Bro, this is going to seem like a flex, but I was arm wrestling this guy one time when I was like 16, and it broke his upper arm. I'm not tough, I'm not strong, but I happened to win this arm wrestle, and this guy's fucking arm snapped, and I remember I was holding his arm as it snapped, and I still remember how it sounded.
Yeah.
How, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that'll stick with you.
Don't worry, I know who you used to hang out with. It's all good. I've seen your friend group, bro.
Now, I did want to talk about Elon Musk, because his platform from which I've retired from my
I'm sorry, due
career.
to my desensitization to porn and all that other violence and all that other shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be programmed to just detract from anyone talking shit on Musk, but
Really?
go for it.
Well,
I've
let's
just
see.
noticed over the course of this conversation.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm going to talk about Musk, and I'm like, yeah, what about?
Yeah.
So go.
Well, there
get him.
is something musky, which is that he's got that mental illness that He has a mental illness.
Yes,
That means that he-
I've heard it described.
Yeah,
as
it's
this-
basically Bruce Banner, bro. He's basically Bruce Banner. So if he totally fucking spazzes and abuses people, he can't remember doing it.
Wait.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, Bruce Banner's a bit different,
He's basically Bruce Banner, is what I'm saying.
but with no super strength.
The point, yes, he spazzes and abuses people, and then he says he can't remember it. And
He's just
What's-
science Vince McMahon.
yes, but what I'm leading to is I found a file in my Stingers folder that I do not remember creating.
What?
I have a stinger
That
that
you-
I don't remember making, so maybe let's pick back up with that and we'll see what it is.
What was it saved as?
Musk Stinger 2, but I didn't make a Musk Stinger 2.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this.
Okay, well we'll take a break. We'll start back up with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Elon Musk, you fucking middle of the bell curve IQ having shitlord! Those bullies who hospitalized you as a child should have gouged your fucking eyes out, you race-baiting husk of a human being! No wonder your dad isn't proud of you! My dad may not be proud of me, but at least he's not fucking my sister! I've seen that picture of you with Ghislaine Maxwell, you fucking midwit albino pigeon built looking pedophile! Fuck you!
Wow. Isn't it crazy that I don't remember doing that?
Yeah.
It's thought-provoking stuff. Powerful.
I think I speak for everybody that hears this, and we all know you, like your stingers is an outlet for a certain part of you, but you don't remember doing.
No, I don't
it.
remember doing that. So, I mean, you can call it an outlet, but I don't remember doing it. So, you know.
You have a lot of musical instruments.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Was that a bass? 'Cause
Like, I don't know, because, again, this is... I think maybe I suffer from the same condition that Elon Musk suffers from, because I don't remember doing this. So, you're asking me questions about it, and I can't tell you.
Was it in a folder, or was it just?
It was in the folder. It was in the Stingers folder. Yeah. Yeah, I found it in there. Thought-provoking. Interesting stuff.
I know I talked a lot of shit about taking this fella's bike, but do we need to ring Mike King?
For what?
He seems to have a handle of 25 million. I mean, mental health issues.
Yeah, yeah. A big handle of straight vodka is what he's got. Oh, yeah. A nice big life jacket.
So
The thing about life jackets, you have too small of a one, you'll be in trouble. But if you have too big of a one, you're probably fine.
So, like, do you have any other ones, or?
Any other stingers? I'm not sure if I, not in that folder at least. But again, I don't remember doing any of this. So you asking me questions, you are bullying me for my mental health when you do that. So
Oh yes,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
was that not apparent?
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it
okay.
is to me. There's a mental health condition that I have where I can't remember when I totally spaz.
It would be weird though, like if you were in a position of like absolute power
Yeah.
in a major company and
Yeah.
had that condition,
Yeah.
like having it on the podcast.
That'd be, yeah, bro.
Not
I
that
know.
big a deal.
Not a huge
Not that big a deal.
right?
No,
Yeah. But let's say if you're in charge of Twitter, right? And so
or
Elon's,
like the Department of Government Efficiency.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
If you were part of Doge,
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
is it Doge or Doggy?
I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I always said Doge, but I don't know. I don't
We should
care.
call it Doggy. That'll piss him off more, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's anything he comes up with to try and be
Say it
cool.
wrong.
Say it
Yeah,
wrong.
I'll see if I can work that into what I'm gonna be doing.
I did see a group of guys have been AIing the Optimus Tesla robot over Mexican workers.
What do you mean?
Like
What do
in
you mean?
videos, it'll be two, like a white guy and a Mexican guy.
Yeah.
but these people have been putting the Tesla Optimus skin over the Mexican fella.
Yeah.
So
So
it
now
looks-
it's a white guy and a robot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And people are like, look what he does. Like, fucking hook this fella. Why don't we have these already? And it's total bait by the AI guys.
Yeah.
And it's so good because heaps of people are having in the comments. If you see these videos, go to the comments and they'll have the exact video of the exact same task being performed by a Mexican person and the AI one where they've put, and it's the people.
So
are
the whole
stupid.
thing is like a racist scam. Is that what you're saying? Almost like
Yeah.
some.
I think
other
it's
stuff.
more exposing it. Like if people are saying, "Oh, you get this robot, it does it way better."
No, it doesn't do anything because it doesn't exist
no,
yet.
shut up. Yeah, fucking hypersensitive douchebag. Just chill out for a second. When people are like, "We should get these robots," Musk is right. Musk is great. Musk is good. And so these AI guys were like, well, here, what do you think of this video of this robot performing this task? And these racist dickheads who support Musk are like, yay, look at the robot. And then that AI person goes, haha, got you. I just put the Optimus skin over a Mexican worker.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, well, fucking, and that's what I mean. It's like these fellas are looking at a video being like, see, it validates my stuff. And then the person goes, here's the original video. And they're like, oh, well, and that's why I think it's funny that people are doing it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I mean, it's funny
'cause-
to trick racists.
Yeah,
It's funny.
Musk did it.
I guess he
Musk
did.
just tricked heaps of racists.
He did, bro. He made free speeches defining issue.
I love the idea that people think he's like sexist or racist or Christian or
He's outside of all that.
yeah.
I think he's probably sexist. I think he's probably racist, but I don't not in any.
What is it? What is it called though? if
Insofar
you-
as he has emotions, I guess.
what is cyber Jesus complex?
That's what I mean. That's a way to describe. That's
That was
how I
probably the
describe
best
him.
way to put it.
Yeah, it's
eh?
pretty good.
Yeah. But self-imposed cyber Jesus.
Yeah.
He's-
No one's making him do this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this cunt could go and do literally anything else the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And nah.
No, he's doing this. He's doing free speech, bro. Free speech and government efficiency. So free speech is his defining issue, and the way that he handles it is there are exceptions to free speech where they concern mostly Elon Musk himself. So maybe we could play a quick game here, and you tell me, is it free speech or is it not free speech? The Hunter Biden laptop story.
Free speech.
Nice. Okay, the N-word.
Free speech.
Yeah. Criticism of government officials.
Free speech.
Picture of Elon Musk with convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell.
Mandatory reading.
So that part's not free speech.
Yeah, according to him.
That is unfortunate. So criticism of Elon Musk.
I have lately seen that all the fuck over
Have you?
Twitter.
He
Yeah.
generally bans censorship of himself. Like the word cisgender, for instance, is banned like as a meme. Now that's all fine when he's was not fine, but it's not great. But it is what it is when he's Twitter. But he's about to be the government. He's about to realize that criticism of the government, which formerly he considered free speech, is actually kind of inconvenient. Actually, it's woke. You know, probably only groomers would do it. Honestly, we're going to have to lock up the pedophiles that are trying to take down the government.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking watch this happen.
Dude, he is he's a series of numbers pushed into a corner and a person grew out of it.
Yeah.
It's like you just yelled at the number 9 for ages. He looks like a number 9.
He does look a bit like a number 9.
It's like someone just bullied the number 9.
I think
He's not a human. His mum looks like a bad guy off the Hunger Games.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she looks fucking psychopathically crazy in a great way. Like,
Yeah.
I love her style. But, like, she looks like if a 65-year-old or 85-year-old white lady put on corpse paint and put white in her hair instead of black.
Oh,
That's
nice. Okay.
Yeah. Demi Burger Gateways, actually, that song, the video. She looks like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a deep cut for like 2 people.
Yeah, the
It's a
same.
metal podcast. Bro.
That same person, him or her,
Ah.
who sent that voice note's gonna fucking love that.
Yeah, probably, bro. But that could be a clue. That might be undoing all my fantastic voice changing work that I did.
well, maybe you should like. Can I have a beer?
If you're going to put Elon,
Elon,
you're going to make Elon the government. That's I think that's a terrible idea. Like, he's the free speech guy, but he carves out exceptions for himself. Then you're going to put RFK in charge of the food, somebody who's visibly and audibly fucked up. And the guy's supposed to fight the deep state pedophiles, was friends with Jeffrey Epstein for 15 years. Okay.
Let's go, baby.
So everything's going to get worse, bro. Everything's going to get worse. It'll be amazing to see exactly how far worse it gets. Fuck the Department of Government Efficiency. Oh my god.
Douche.
Oh my god.
I hope they like turn. Like, I hope the planet gets dumber. They'll bring in Kanye.
Maybe.
Kanye will get brought in.
Maybe.
Just because him and Elon have been texting the whole time.
Sure. Yeah, they got a whole
And,
big circle jerk of people who consider themselves alternative, but are now the government, and I wonder what's going to happen.
They bring Kanye in. They change it to Dog E style, not Doge.
Yeah.
And then you get government mandated porn.
Shit, could you see the heads in my fridge? Did they show up on camera? Hold on, we might have to...
Little bit like the head in your pants, bro. No one saw.
It's okay? Nothing. You can't see anything weird in my fridge, right? Sweet as.
I can totally put heads in that fridge.
Yeah. I was thinking about RFK this week. And the reason I was thinking about him, because we talked about D&D last week. We'll come back to the villain voices thing. But I reckon RFK is like a fantasy villain, like a Dungeons and Dragons villain. He's a black sheep of a privileged family, sinister voice, erratic behavior, house full of endangered animal specimens, worm in his brain.
Mad Poonhound.
Total mad Poonhound. That would be his weakness if you were going to take him down. He's such an obvious villain. That's wild. I did some villain voices because I'm at my home.
Hang on.
What? You want to talk about RFK some more?
Just because I don't think he's a villain.
You don't think he's a villain?
No, I think he's Mr. Magoo. I think. Do you know that cartoon?
No.
Blind old. Oh, never mind.
I know that Mr. Magoo is a blind, clumsy
Old man.
fellow. Sure.
And just going through the motions because he owns his business and the business operates around him. RFK's like, I don't know, bro. He's a fucking interesting cunt.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah, I'll say that.
Like, he's one of those fellas that I think you have to scale it. Like, he's done a fuckload of good shit too, eh? Like, I know he's an insane person.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say that makes up for it.
Yeah.
But, like, isn't that what happens? You do good shit until you go insane. Like, what's the... Just a sec.
I don't know if
Milan Mulvaney, you live long enough to see you as a hero. You live long enough to become a villain.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Isn't that it? He's a Kennedy. Someone should have shot... If he had the right power, someone would have shot the cunt ages ago.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen because he was too busy fucking
what's
fucking
the golden,
everything that breathes.
What's
and
the golden age
roadkill.
where he dies a hero? Because he went from like Kennedy... privileged ruckus college boy straight to heroin and coke addict for a long time, and then into environmental law, and then into Trump's pocket. So clip him when? In his 20s or in his 40s? Or
doesn't he have like some mad wins from the environmental law part?
He's a couple of important things.
Like important things.
A couple. Well,
if you're scaling it against
but he's done
other...
a lot of fucking terrible stuff.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But like John Lennon used to smash his missus before Yoko.
Yeah. I think he's done stuff more sinister than this, to the point where I got a message from a listener just today that was like, hey, if you want to check in with the laundry list of really horrible shit that RFK's done, here's a link. I got sent an unsolicited.
Cool,
I didn't even open it.
Tell me.
Bro, I can open it now if you wish.
Open it now.
Okay, let's see. Thanks, Rhodey.
Please be an RFK dick pic. If it's not Rhodey, I'm not going to say anything, but you're going to know I'm disappointed.
Let's see. He insists he's not anti-vaccine. I thought this would be kind of bulleted. It's...
I'm not saying the cunt's not a fucking completely insane piece of shit.
Vaccines are the only medical product that is not safety tested prior to licensure.
Is that true?
I assume not, because it's on factcheck.org as an example of one of his claims about vaccine testing.
Bro, because the thing is that gets me with this cunt is that apparently he was like, no, like he started getting people hitting him up, and he was like, nah, this is all shit. No, like, and he was 100% on the side.
He says that he's not anti-vax.
No, he reckons all these people started hitting him up, and he was like, no, I assure you this is not the case. And they kept giving him stuff, and he started looking into it, and that's where he changed his whole buzz on it. So, I don't know, as journalists, aren't we supposed to look at every part of this? We can't look at bits of it and draw conclusions.
That's
right?
what I should have read this before the show.
100%. That's kind of why I'm saying it.
I don't know. I wasn't sure.
But do you get my point though? Of like, if like, okay, here's this guy. He's a fucking heroin addict, cocaine poon hound.
Yeah.
And then decides to get his shit together. He barely does that. He barely does
He's
that.
still hiding bear corpses in Central Park as pranks in his 60s.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, John Lennon used to fucking smash his missus. Like,
Okay.
people.
But RFK didn't write Imagine. He buddied up with Trump.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to get to is at what, like, so something radicalized RFK. He reckons the Democratic Party he didn't leave them, they left him. So, where along this fucking journey does this crazy guy who's trying to gain the favor back of the thing he's lost by being a fuck up for years, and he finds his way in. He's back. He can do this.
Back in government.
Yeah, he's environmental law. He's got his path to the White House as a Kennedy because they're genetically programmed.
He's destined
to do
for
that.
it, bro.
Yeah,
It's more that one.
Pussy
He's destined
and White
for
House.
It. Absolutely. He's entitled to it.
And something along the road, he fucking hits. He looks into with his weird fucking I have to prove a point brain.
Yeah.
Brain worm. I'm not forgetting that point.
Yes.
But something in this hit him hard enough to be like, hey, this is fucked up. And then you look at like the pharmaceutical companies and go, okay, they're fucked up.
Yeah.
There's probably a correlation. That's not saying he's dead fucking right.
No, I understand that.
But
there are things that I've said before. There are things that he will do that I'll totally agree with.
But the idea that like this fucking maniac who wants to make the food healthier and the drugs better and not fucking prescribe OxyContin to hillbillies.
Sure.
Give him a go.
Okay.
The last guys in charge were the last pharmaceutical company major, the OxyContin guys, the guys that marketed it as non-addictive.
Okay.
That's the Sackler family.
Yeah.
Fuck those cunts.
Okay, I'm a little bit familiar with that.
So if RFK might have had sex with a beer,
He has terrible judgment.
Yes.
So I'll grant you that he philosophically, like, let's brush over all the anti-vax stuff and how his wife killed herself. Like, let's brush over all his wildest shit and just
Played
say
a game, not the fella.
Let's just say that his intentions are in the right place now. He has terrible judgment.
No,
so his way to bring things about might be pretty fucked up.
What I was about to say is, when we were talking about the beer stuff and all that shit, and I found all this other stuff out, and I'm like, fuck yeah, there could be a guy here. Like, George Bush.
He's just Trump's guy now.
George Bush traded Sammy Sosa, one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Yeah.
Guys make fucked up decisions. I'll give you that. Whatever. Yeah, doesn't look good on paper. But at least from what I can tell, this fella wants to, like, fix things.
He's just Trump's guy now.
And then he did that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting to. Is I think he might be a genuine idiot. Like, he's a dumb cunt, no doubts. But I think he's doing what he thinks is right.
I don't think he's dumb. That part, apart from the philandering, I think he. Yeah.
Bro, but this is what I mean. Yeah, some of history's greatest.
That's what a Kennedy thinks is right. That's not going to be morally great,
dude. Some of the greatest people in history, who other people dress up as all the time, are terrible pieces of shit. That's why I keep saying about the John Lennon beating up women.
Yeah,
that's a fucking thing. It wasn't like he got angry at one of them. He was a piece of shit until he got the Asian lady that was like, "You're gonna shit in this hat, or I'm gonna kill you in your sleep." And he had to fucking get his shit together. Yeah. But my point remains is that, okay, this wonderful guy who wrote all this wonderful music, who did all this wonderful shit, was inherently terrible.
Yeah.
Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin kidnapped
fucking terrible too.
He kidnapped a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you know how
was it 16?
She might have been 14. Yeah.
Is that the thing with the fish? Because she might have been younger than 40.
No, that's a different one.
Oh,
no,
damn.
there's another one. This lady who, bro, you're going to hate this one.
Okay.
So Jimmy Page apparently fucking goes out and does this thing, and he sees this girl, and he's like, I fucking like her. So he tells his roadie bodyguard guy,
Sure.
grab that girl and put her in the limo and threaten to smash her. So he does, and Jimmy Page opens the limo being like, oh my god, get out of here, man, and gets to save the day, to which she, traumatized and probably drunk, is like, you're amazing. And he's like, yeah, I know, I'm Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Puts his little magic occult spell, because if anyone doesn't know that Led Zeppelin is magic occult shit, go fuck yourself.
Even just regular adult verbal judo.
Yeah, just a sec. If you like Led Zeppelin and don't know about the magic occult shit, I don't want to be your friend. Anyway,
and if
he takes her to this house that night. He hooks up with her all night. They do all sorts of crazy shit.
Sure.
They wake up in the morning and she says, I have to go home. My mum and dad will be wondering where I am. And Jimmy Page goes, wait, how old are you? Oh, we can't have that. And keeps her at his fucking house until she's 18.
Yeah.
And then lets her go. And apparently, because you write Stairway to Heaven, that's fucking fine.
Stairway to Heaven's pretty dope.
It's not. It was stolen by tourists.
Yeah,
tourists wrote the original. Go fuck yourselves.
It's hard to say, like, when you listen to the...
You can't buy Aleister Crowley's house and not think, like, not have the rest of us think you're a piece of shit. And you stole a teenager.
David Bowie also bought Aleister Crowley's house, and he was deflowering young ladies as well.
It was Jimmy
Bowie
Page.
did as well, didn't he?
Where? The one on the lake?
Crowley's house with the pool and shit.
Nah, that's
and
Jimmy Page.
Cocaine years.
I don't know. But David Bowie gets a pass. He was the last adult. Did you know that?
The last adult to be having sex with 13-year-old girls.
No, just the last adult.
The reports of David Bowie being with underage girls are the underage girls going, he was gentle. I still think about it all the time. It was
yeah. That's why you can't bring that up. Bro, David Bowie, unfortunately, that little part where he had that all fucked up shit, that's like Milo, Yiannopoulos yogurt.
When he had that brief stint of being gay for his whole life.
Yeah, but when Yiannopoulos yogurt reckoned, oh no, sometimes it's consensual. And everyone was like, cancel this.
That's what he got in trouble for, was saying often in the gay community, teenage guys will hook up with fully grown men. That's kind of normal for us. And they were like, you can't be saying that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to go back to Elon? Because I just realized I did it again.
Well, I've got age of consent news from across the world. Is that too depressing?
Nah, bro, let's go. If we're going to go down, bro, we're going to hit the bottom and bounce.
Hell yeah. Well, I have great news for freedom lovers everywhere about the age of consent.
Let me do this. America. Election. We need you. Russia. Come on, guys, get your shit together. Europe. Okay, you're not having a good time. Africa. Same deal. Okay, does anyone else in the class want to get up and say anything?
Yeah, there are. Yes, age of consent is too high.
I can't quite see you. Who is that?
It's an Iraqi gentleman in this example.
And so 18 is too high.
Too high.
What would you like to change it to?
It's nanny state bullshit. We need to lower it. We try to decide: do we check in with reality? We check in with other people think is normal, or
I think
do we check in with the good word? Dude?
We could take a vote. What? Okay, wait on. You tell us your number, and we'll all vote.
Well, our number is the same number, which is Muhammad's number, which is 9. The age of his last wife was 9. Were you trying to say Muhammad was illegal? So the age of consent is going to need to be 9. We cool?
I don't want to play this game anymore. I knew it was bad, but 9.
It's 9.
That's not even... What? No, you're not allowed to fuck anything that has a single digit.
No, absolutely not. No,
yeah.
That's not even close. But, interesting, is it part of Save the Children? You know, Save the Children guys, if they heard there was a drag queen reading to 16-year-olds in France, would be furious.
I can't believe that they wasted the invasion of... Did you say Iraq?
Iraq, yes.
They wasted the invasion for oil? We should be saving these children.
Yeah, but what do? Drop bombs on them? Like, what the fuck do you do?
You send in...
They're not gonna...
No.
Yeah.
You send in all of the uncles. You have to ring everyone in America and be like, hey, have you got a niece?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. You're like, how old is she? She's like, she's 9. You're like, how would you feel if she was married?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? I'll burn them. It's like, we need to take you to Iraq. Oh, wait, we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's America already did that.
But they pulled out, and now we're back,
That was
baby.
Afghanistan.
It was Iraq as well.
Wait, we've gone to war with our... Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was...
And the
sorry.
idea was they retaliated against 9/11 by going into Afghanistan, and then they were like, guys, Iraq is kind of right here.
I reckon it's because George Bush can't spell Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like
Maybe.
Afghanistan, Afghanistan.
Africa, somewhere in Africa.
And it's just lines all through it, and then Iraq.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's it.
I don't know. Saddam
That's-
Hussein was pretty rowdy. He's pretty rowdy.
Dude, they weren't fucking 9-year-olds. Bring them
I
back.
don't know if they were at the time, but they are now.
Not like you can't rock up with a 10-year-old and be like, it's our wedding night.
Yeah, you
Like,
can. In Iraq, absolutely.
Yeah,
you can.
but could you? It was 18.
Could I, or...
No, I heard that the whole thing of this Iraq thing was that they literally cut it in half. That means it was 18.
It was 18, yes. It was 18 until a couple weeks ago, and now it is 9. Crucially, because the Prophet's, peace be upon him, the Prophet's last wife was 9. So if you make the age of consent higher than that, it's like saying that Muhammad was a pedophile.
I thought the Prophet was 12. This makes everything way worse. I think we might need a break.
We might need a break. We've been dominating, bro.
The year is 2046. Almost none of us are left. Those of us who do survive
I fucking bet
Are
I'll be
here.
here at 2046.
Alive?
Or in space. I'll take that.
I suppose we'll see. Now, the truth, despite that evocative stinger, is that we don't have tunnel talk this week. I've been too busy doing other things, and one of the things I was doing...
I was doing heaps of research on tunnels, and then somebody sent a message. Somebody, him, her, not naming any names.
Yeah. Had to spend too much time setting up the voice changer for that voicemail. So we don't have tunnel talk this week. However, I do want to offer something in tribute. This is Jordan Peterson book that I've been using to do impressions of him and stuff, and it's a fucking wild book. Within the first paragraph, he makes a lobster joke and laughs at it. Unbelievable shit. But also, the whole thing is super sinister. One of the things I've been working on is like, this is embarrassing. I've been like doing voiceover stuff, like trying
That's
to work
not
on my
embarrassing.
voiceover chops. And, like,
Talented guy.
yeah,
Do
great.
it.
Yeah, it's great. So, anyways, I've been doing this.
Bro, big dick
One of the
do porn. It's the same deal.
One of the things I tried to do is a particularly villainous voice, and I just opened the Jordan Peterson book, looked for a sinister word, and started from there. And it came out so fucking... So this is direct from Jordan Peterson's book. And I offer this as tribute in lieu of tunnel talk this evening.
How could someone like him be expected to forgive and forget, given what happened to him?
Yuck!
Truly terrible things happen to people. It's no wonder they're out for revenge.
That's been... What's been tunnel talk?
It's just so fucked up, those are noises you make.
Yeah, sure. But it's interesting. I got so much fucking mileage out of that. But I dressed as Jordan Peterson for your Halloween party, and
It was good.
yeah, it was great to have that book there because everything in that book is either crazy or cynically looking down on the people he's supposed to be helping. Well, that's been tunnel talk, everybody.
Good night, everybody.